Now in the chapter of real and rational numbers, let's take a look at checkpoint 2.3. Now this is going through the different sequence of mathematical operations. Okay, there might be situations, where you will encounter questions that are so complicated like that and you don't really know where to start. So why am I actually posing these over here? Because I want you to reference this particular table, reference this board mass, okay, to actually help you tackle this particular question. So let's take a look at this. Okay, what we are having here is 4 multiplied by 3 to the power 2 divided by negative 6 minus away negative 1 to the power 3 times negative 3 to the power 2. Okay, now what is the first thing that I would do over here? I will go and tackle the bracket. Okay, so what will I do? It will be a 4 multiplied by 3 square divided by negative 6. Now negative 1 to the power of 3 will still give you a negative 1. Okay, and then down here I will have a minus 9. Okay, sorry, multiplied by 9. It will be a positive 9 in this case. Okay, because negative 3 square will give you a positive 9. Okay, now once you're done, then let's see what's the next one. Order of power and square. So you see, I actually did that. So you see, you have this one as well, right? So I'll have 4 multiplied by 9 divided by negative 6 minus 1 times 9. Okay, so once I'm done, what happens is I will actually change this number. Okay, I will leave it as the negative first. So I'll find the find the division first. Okay, so let's take a look at this. We have your divided terms here, which means that I will divide these two terms first. Okay, so when I have 9 divided by negative 6, I will have a negative 3 over 2. Okay, then copy down. This is what I'll get. So once I'm done, what's the next one? Multiplication. Okay, so multiplication means this and this, right? So I'll multiply this such that I'll get a negative 6. I'll leave my negative over here and then I'll multiply this, which would give me a negative 9. So when I have negative 6 minus away negative 9, eventually I will get a 3. And this will be our final answer. Okay, so then let's take a look at part 2. Alright, part 2 tells you it is negative 2 times negative 2 to the power 3 times negative 2 times 3 plus negative 2 times 3 times negative 1 square. Again, let's go and solve out all of those that are in the squares. So I know that this is, okay, this is a negative 8 and I also know that this is a 1. Alright, so therefore I'll have negative 2 times negative 8 times negative 2 times 3 plus negative 2 times 3 times 1. Okay, once I'm done, what will I do? The next order will be division, but there is a division here. So I will do the multiplication. Take these two, this is divided, this multiplied, I'll get 16. When I multiply this, I will get negative 6. Okay, when I multiply this, I will actually get negative 6 as well. Then you see there is another negative, right? So there's another times. So I'll times 16 times negative 6. So that will give me negative 96. Okay, and then I'll just bring down this plus, and then I have a negative 6 here. So eventually I'll get negative 102. Okay, I'm hoping that this is actually starting to get clearer to you. So you always have divide first, times. Okay, then after that you can do your plus and minus. Alright, division first, then your times. So let's take a look at part 3. Okay, now part 3 is a little bit more unique because it involves cube root. Okay, so in all contexts, always leave your cube root to the last. Okay, so rule of thumb, always leave your roots, be a cube root, okay, or square root, to the last. Okay, why? Because you want to square root them in a pretty way. You want them to be able to square root without leaving decimals. Okay, so what I'll do is I will copy down the square root. Again, alright, I will actually tackle the negative. So let's take a look at the negative first. Okay, I'll have 15 plus, remember, can you actually identify that there is a bracket? So there's one bracket here, is to this bracket, right? That will be the first bracket, and then there will be another bracket here. Okay, so you actually have to multiply out the bracket. Remember, okay, BOD mass. Okay, BODMAS, brackets. Okay, and then you have your powers, your operations, your division, multiplication, addition, and then subtraction. So what I'll do is I'll take 12, alright, I'll multiply by, so negative 3 multiplied by 7 would give you a negative 35. Okay, negative 35. Then you divide these by 3. Okay, so when I divide by 3, I'll have negative 12 multiplied by negative 3 divided by negative 3. Okay, so I'll have cube root 15 plus, right, division by 3. So I'll take this divided by 3 first. Alright, so I'll take negative 35. I'll divide by 3. Okay, and then I'll multiply this. So this would actually give me a 7, negative 7. I'll multiply it by 12. Okay, so negative 7 multiplied by 12, that will give me an eventual 140. Okay, and then when I square root again, okay, I'll have 15 minus 140. This will give me a cube root, negative 125. Now, don't be shocked when you see a negative here because it's common. Okay, it's actually it's square rootable, meaning to say you are able to square a negative number. So don't be shocked by it. So therefore, once you press in your calculator, you should get negative 5 as your final answer. Okay, so please remember this order: B, O, D, M, A, S. Okay, this will actually help you to tackle all kinds of questions in future.